Welcome to Bold Ventures TV, sister show to Bold Ventures Radio, brought to you by Atlantic Sea Island Properties, Org PR LLC, and Cyforth Shaw.
Welcome to the program, everyone. I'm Jean Creech, and you're listening to Bold Ventures Radio. This is the show where every week we interview interesting entrepreneurs from all over the country. Hey, my guest tonight is Cardie Saunders, the entrepreneur behind eCube, which keeps food cold by simulating food temperature, not air temperature. Mr. Saunders is a prolific entrepreneur, having founded, built, and sold several companies. So how's business today for eCube?
Business is great. You know, it's ironically, you know, the world's come to an end, I guess, in 08 and 09, but they've been 2 great years for us. eCube really was a startup company. We've only been around for 18 months, but the growth has been tremendous. Most of the time spent in the beginning really building the product as and getting it marketable. The product's actually been around for 7 years, but had never really been developed in order to sell and market to the general, consumer public and really, the B2B market. So we really spent a lot of time getting the test data, piloting with a lot of good recognizable brand names, getting our NSF approval. NSF is the National Sanitation Foundation, which, if you're from the refrigeration world or really from the food service world, that's kind of the calling for what makes the product safe to be around food, and the certification that people will be looking for that are buying the product. So all that stuff took time, and now we've basically been point where we're selling product actively through a series of dealers and distributors, basically to the mom and pop markets, and also working simultaneously on large national and international accounts in the hospitality space. Describe the device, because it really is, it doesn't appear to be that big, and I don't know if you have a device with you handy that you can hold up. I do. I will hold it up. Let me take it out of the box. I've not moved the box. I took it out over here. Prepare to be dazzled. This is the eCube, which is not the most exciting thing you've ever seen in your life. It's basically a plastic box, and inside it is I'll give you the technical, it's a high molecular weight aliphatic hydrocarbon compound, which is kind of waxed. And that's actually the patented material inside, and what it does is that material inside has the same thermal properties as food and beverage. So it doesn't know it's a chicken or know it's a Coca-Cola, since we're in Atlanta. But it does know that it has similar thermal properties versus air. And air really has a very erratic pattern up and down that it's really a terrible way to monitor what the temperature of the product is. So air will cool and warm very quickly, whereas the product may not. So by putting on the eCube, now the thermostat bulb that's sitting in the refrigerator is measuring simulated product temperature instead of air.
Thanks for watching Bold Ventures TV, sister show to Bold Ventures Radio, brought to you by Atlantic Sea Island Properties, Org PR LLC, and Cyforth Shaw. Each week, Jean Creech interviews interesting entrepreneurs from around the country. If you have a guest suggestion, send Jean an email at jean@boldventuresprogram.com.